Hey guys, welcome back as always. My name is Lazar, and today we're gonna have a look at the king of AoE weapons, the Brahma, and the Tsar post wannabe AoE nerf. Now, bear in mind, my friends, this wasn't really an AoE nerf per se, it was more a ranged weapon nerf. But we're gonna go into that one just a tad later. For now, we're just gonna stick to the Brahma. And to the Tsar, we're gonna do a quick showcase in Simulacrum and in Steel Path as well. So this would be your rudimentary everyday build for something like a Brahma or a Tsar. I'm not gonna go into why this and why not that and blah blah yada yada. If you want a full and detailed build guide, in the cards right now. But in the interest of saving time, we're just gonna go straight for it. And we're gonna bombard the crap out of these corrupted heavy goons. We already got a fatality straight off the bat, of course. This is the kind of performance you can expect out of the Brahma. Now, of course, when it comes to damage, you're not really gonna have much of an issue. Perhaps you will have an issue with ammo, my friends. As you probably know by now, they absolutely destroyed ammo on some weapons, including these explosive weapons. To counter out that, what you gotta do is one simple change. Now, bear in mind, this is not 100% needed. It really depends on the content that you're doing. But if you want a little bit of peace of mind and all whatnot, you can simply swap out terminal velocity, which up until this point was pretty much best in slot, with something like Vigilante supplies. Now this one converts secondary ammo pickups to 30% of ammo pickup. I know that might seem a little bit confusing, but it basically makes it into primary ammo now. So there you go. So just pick this one up. We're gonna do the corrupted heavy guns one more time, and then we're gonna head on over to Steel Path, and we're just gonna like fly through a mission like you normally would. But for the time being, the Brahma has no problem whatsoever. This is a galvanized build, and I'm not even building up my stacks just to show you guys that the power of the Brahma is still very much here. As for the ammo, it's full back because I have the thing. And I have no issue whatsoever. But you know what? At the end of the day, these targets are standing still in the simulacrum, blah blah yada yada. You think actual Steel Path will make a huge difference, so let's go to Steel Path and have a look-see. Welcome to the Void, my friends, and in full disclosure, I'm gonna show you the mission straight from the start, so you don't believe I fully stacked or whatever else not. So keep an eye on my ammo. You will see that for the most part, you don't really have much of an issue when it comes to ammo, because you will be picking up some more off the ground. Basically, the long and short of it is, as long as you're killing stuff, you should be getting all the ammo you need back. Granted, you're not gonna be as wasteful as you once was. I mean, you still can be, but it may come at the cost of your ammo. But for the most part, you shouldn't have any issue whatsoever in dispatching your enemies quite quickly and efficiently, and still have plenty of ammo left. As you can see, my ammo is full. While I would recommend, especially on an AoE weapon, to group up enemies together for obvious reasons, you don't necessarily need to. You can get ammo, it can be converted, boom, just like that. And you can run through Steel Path missions without any issues whatsoever. Again, I don't feel I'm as wasteful as I once was, but I don't have any issue whatsoever when it comes to the power of these weapons. They still clear house without any issue whatsoever. That was a single shot on the guy. And you know, the guy is the capture guy, so the guy has more EHP, more damage mitigation, and all what not. Enemies, come at me so I may demonstrate Steel Path. Enemies? Did I tell you guys about Revenant and getting his fantastic buff? Yeah, Revenant actually got an amazing buff, and if you guys want to know more, look at the cards right now, since this video is not dedicated to those changes. Oh look, big explosion. I killed him, mama. It's what I do, it's what you do. And this is how the Brahma performs right now. It's pretty much the same as before. I never really have many ammo issues, but again, I only played up until level 3000, 4000, something of the sort. If you want to go further than that, I don't see why ammo should be a concern. But there you go. Let's check out the Tsar. The mighty Tsar, which I still feel is the king of AoE weapons, even though Prime Firestorm did receive a nerf. It's 44% blast radius, my friends, but hey, take a look at this one. With Prime Firestorm and without Prime Firestorm. So essentially, you're getting 3 point something meters on the Tsar, which from my point of view is definitely worth it. But hey, it's up to you. Again, this is a suggestion of a build. This is something a bit more standard. I know some of you guys have kind of grown allergic to amalgam serration and all usual flat damage increases, but trust me when I tell you, especially up until level 400, 500, it's still the way to go when it comes to clear time. But hey, you can put whatever you want on it. Let's go straight to the 165s. I have the Panzer Volpefila with me. You know what? It doesn't even matter. Come with me, Volpe. Get these guys. I'm gonna bombard these guys. A shot in the guy. Guy dies. It's as simple as. Of course, now I'm stacking. This is a galvanized setup. So the more stuff I kill, the more powerful I become and all whatnot. Did I change the thing, like I said, for the ammo? Again, it's not 100% needed necessarily, but you should definitely get it. And keep in mind, when you're dealing with the Tsar, technically you should always shoot for the feet, right? To try to get the damage of the little bomblets and all whatnot. Yes, so instead of terminal velocity, as before, I would recommend you just take Vigilante Supplies to be a little bit more safe on ammo. I still don't feel it's 100% mandatory, but it can give you a little bit of peace of mind. And the correct way to use the Tsar like this, right? Try to get those bomblets that go in front of you. Yeah, and if the little bomblets go in front of you, you can maximize their damage, but they really do jump all over the place. That's enough shooting standstill targets, Laser. Let's head on over to the Path of Steel. Funny, I could have sworn we were here a second ago, but anyway, welcome back to the Void, my friends. This is Path of Steel. We're gonna hit him hard with the Tsar and all whatnot. We're gonna basically destroy him, and we're gonna see what this does to our damage and our ammo. In terms of power, you shouldn't really feel in actual gameplay any much difference, to be honest, in terms of actual power, even in the high levels. What you will feel, and I did feel, is the whole ammo thing. Yes, it made me a bit more mindful. In what sense? In the sense that usually I don't fire my Tsar anymore into a not group of enemies. If there's a single guy like that one there, I usually don't fire my gun anymore, and I wait for a few more so I can get some ammo back and all whatnot. There have been cases when I did run out of ammo, and sometimes I even break these containers to get some ammo back as well. So again, I'm not saying that the changes are harmless. God no, especially they really did a number on certain weapons which were not meta, but we're gonna be talking about that one some other time. As you can see, I was low on ammo a second ago or something like that. So there you go, my friends. In terms of power, you're fine. In terms of ammo consumption, you're not as fine as you used to be, but I guess that was the point of the nerf. I don't really like the nerf because it's offending in gameplay. It's less fun not being able to run and, oh, let me make sure that I picked up the ammo from this guy and all that. This is not what Warframe felt good at. But hey, that's just my 2 cents on the matter. And that's pretty much it. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Did you try the AoE Kings after the nerf, and how do you feel about these changes? As for my 2 cents, I don't really feel much of a difference when it comes to raw power, raw destructive force, and raw damage that these weapons are capable of. Definitely not, because let's be honest, these weren't weapons we aimed for headshots for the most part. We were trying to get the most area of effect out of them, and that is affected somewhat by the changes to Prime Firestorm and Prime Fulmination. Of course, for the most part, we use the Prime Firestorm mod. As for secondary weapons, some use them just as primers, but that's not important. What is important is the usability changes, the changes in ammo, and I believe they went wrong here simply because it affects the feel of actually playing a mission. I would have rather had a damage cut on these weapons. Go weapon by weapon, give them a damage cut. If they're doing too much damage, fine. But if you're taking away the ammo and I'm running through a mission at high pace, as you do in, you know, Warframe, and I go click click and my weapon is empty, that is simply annoying. They attacked the gameplay, they attacked the fun element, and that's my problem in nuking the usability. Again, for my 2 cents, I would have rather had a damage nerf, a critical chance nerf, a critical damage nerf, or whatever else, instead of actually nuking the enjoyment of the weapon. Does that make sense on a level? Hopefully it does make sense. The ammo regen weapons, Basmo, Bonico, Flux Rifle, Fullman, Shedu, and the Tenant Cyclone, and the normal Cyclone, but let's be honest, we only care about the Tenant version. Now, these had a pretty rough nerf when it comes to the ammo regeneration. Essentially, they were unplayable after the patch hit. Thankfully, they saw the error of their ways and they reverted these changes, so no need to worry about those anymore. You see, when they come out with changes like this, it just makes me wonder, were they even tested to begin with? Honestly, I mean, those weapons were essentially unplayable after the whole ammo regen changes and all whatnot. Don't worry about it, the weapons are still fine as is, at least for now. As for the reasons behind the way they went about balancing this, they made as much sense as the whole Overguard CC immunity thing, so not much at all, at least not from my point of view. Again, I believe this was not hashtag the way, simply because you don't attack the fun element. You attack the enjoyment of a game by doing the whole ammo thing. Just take away some of the damage if the damage is the issue. This wasn't exactly a AoE nerf, as they put it. This was a nerf to ranged weapons, since melee weapons' capabilities haven't really been touched. They're still fully capable of massive ranges and attacking at breakneck speeds, easily clearing scores upon scores of enemies just by pressing E. Dear D, you know the whole thing by pressing E and clearing steel path mindlessly? Yes, I would call that automation, wouldn't you? Perhaps you would like another demonstrational vid on that one. And that's pretty much it, my friends. As always, my name has been Leyzar. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like, favorite, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed the content. I would love to hear your thoughts in the comment section down below. But until next time, my friends, bye-bye. And I do believe, my friends, that's all I wanted to say today. Thank you so much for watching. Like, share, and subscribe if you enjoy the content. You can catch me on Twitch, Facebook, Twitter, all the usual places. You can even join us on Discord. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. And even more important than that, it's important to get your voice heard by the developer. Go on to their forums and say, hey, I like these changes because. I don't like these changes because. In a respectful manner, please, gentlemen. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Does it work now? Hey, it works again. Bye-bye.